Karen, welcome to ANZ today. Thank you for coming along to our ANZW Drive, an initiative to promote technology for women in technology and operations. What advice can you give some of our female women to inspire them in a career in technology and how to get ahead as a female in the workforce?
Yeah, absolutely. I've been very fortunate to have a fantastic career in technology. And when I think about it, technology is everything we do. And I think the first thing females need to do is completely open your mind around what technology is. It's not around getting on your knees and plugging cables into servers. It is intricate to everything we do in the world today and will continue to be the bedrock of society moving forward. The potential at the moment is completely untapped with what we can do. So from a career perspective, know what you're good at. Okay, and just know what your strengths are and put your hands up and ask the question. If you want a job, if you want to go after something, go and do it. There's nothing stopping you out there. Talk to males, talk to females, use all the tools that you have available to try and get the most information that you can, and always be learning. That's probably the key tip for me, is that the industry is moving at such a fast pace that you always need to be learning. That doesn't mean you need to know everything all the time, because that's really difficult. But know where to go to get really good sources of information. Have those journals, those people that you follow, and that reading material that you constantly connect yourself with to know what's happening in the industry around you.
Before we started our interview today, we both mentioned that we both have teenage girls that are high school age. Do you think that we're supporting our girls well enough in technology and in STEM so that they can have vibrant futures within the technology landscape?
Look, I think we've progressed a long way. I think we've still got a long way to go. So when I was at my daughter's career advice for her future career around subjects you pick in 11 and 12, STEM's not really sticking out there as much as the more traditional subjects. So I think it's a combination of, as a parent, having that conversation with your child and opening her mind up, and also too is talking to the teachers and getting them to reposition things slightly different. So as I said, technology is the bedrock of everything we do. Let's call that out a little bit. Let's not hide around behind math and technology being integral to everything we do, because it's such a great future for girls.
I wondered what your insights, Karen, were on what we can do and how we can get more and more benefit as a business and personally from your perspective as we use social media moving forward.
So continue doing what you're doing. I think the programs that you have in place around getting leadership on the platform are pivotal. Knowing that your CEO, Mike Smith, is on the platform tweeting and talking to the public through the platform, whether that's Twitter, whether that's LinkedIn or other types of social media, is really important. It's around the bank being open and transparent, not only in the good times, but in the bad times as well. And sometimes things don't go your way, and it's important for businesses in general to own that as well. So continue to be open, continue to be authentic, continue enabling social media as channels for which your customers might choose to interact with you, and remove as much friction as possible from those channels.
Could you share a little bit more about your insights around mentorship and really women looking at themselves and reflection and self-improvement in the workplace, and how we could also use social media to really help build our profile as we move forward in those careers?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think mentorship is really important as we develop. So people are always great at taking self-improvement around learning, but sometimes females don't think of mentorship as part of that self-improvement and learning. So when you open your mind up to that, you see it in a completely different light. So big learnings for me is actually use female mentors and male mentors to get different perspectives. So everyone has a different perspective. The way that I've been taught to go after things from a male is very different than what a female would show me. Now, both of them are right, both of them are correct. All I'm doing is increasing my arsenal of tools. And when you think of diversification, that's what diversification is. When you take that one step further to social media, when it's not only your sphere of influence, but all of those people out there, you again expand your networks, your knowledge set, and people that have had really different experiences that you can listen to, that you can take on, you can ask questions, and it all comes back when you reflect to have a beautiful rounded experience for you to better understand how you might take that next step forward.
Thank you once again. It's been a wonderful pleasure to have you here.
Thank you for having me.